Deion Sanders worried for son's safety after family vacation takes unsettling turn. Deion Sanders has made headlines recently, and not only because she's the daughter of NFL Hall of Fame and Colorado Buffalo's head coach Deion Sanders. If you've been following her life, you're well aware that Deandra doesn't mind spilling the tea on the highs and lows of her life. Whether she's blogging about struggles with her postpartum issues or simply being a hip, honest, and funny single mom, people have questioned Deandra's own life. Her on and off relationship with R&B singer Jacquees has filled their lives with drama as public fights and cryptic social media posts fuel rumors. Deandra previously accused Jacquees' family of not accepting their son, Snow, because of the way they treated her, a drama that unfolded emotionally and publicly on social media. However, there have been recent rumors of a reconciliation, with Deandra giving clues to fans about expanding their family further. Deandra Sanders never hesitates to give her opinions on X, but her most recent tweet about her dad Deion Sanders' old residence had everyone laughing, and a little sympathetic, too. What is a long-range baby monitor? My daddy's house is too big. The monitor I have cuts off as soon as I leave the next room. She wrote on X that Deandra's been staying at her dad's apartment, and let's just say, she's not so thrilled with the vintage vibe. In her tweet, she playfully complained about how old school the house was, joking about how ancient it was that her baby monitor cuts off the minute she leaves the room. Think about trying to monitor your little one, but the minute you exit the nursery, you're basically in a Stone Age Wi-Fi dead zone. She doesn't pull her punches, joking about the quirks of living in a house that hasn't precisely kept up with the times. You can almost feel the irritation. It's the sort of day-to-day annoyance that so many young parents can relate to. Except that Deandra possesses that je-ne-sais quoi for turning it into a laugh riot. Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime, might be all about winning on the field, but it seems that his home game is a tad less high-tech. Deandra's tweet is a love letter in motion to all the parents who've ever had to struggle with faulty baby monitors, old-fashioned outlets, or homes where the Wi-Fi refuses to play ball. Naturally, followers had their own experiences, some offering tech tips. We've used the Lollipop baby monitor with both our girls, and we love it. Search it up on Amazon. And getting Eufy indoor camera. They have a dome one that you can command using your phone. Alerts you and all. It's like $40 bucks. She has turned what could be a simple gripe into a running joke, poking fun at how her dad's Coach Prime lifestyle doesn't always translate to convenience for her as a young mom. Deion Sanders embraces his new role. Between Deandra's actual photos of her dad's house and the drama that never seems to end in her own life, she's also been posting some adorably cute updates about her son, Snow, and her legendary dad, Coach Prime. She recently posted some adorable tidbits about the sweet bond between her son and her dad. And you can bet it's the kind of family moment that's going to make you feel all the emotions. First of all, did you know baby Snow was born on the same day as Deion Sanders' birthday? Talk about a cosmic alignment. Coach Prime is enjoying his grandpa status. He's even gained nicknames such as Grand Hitta and Grand Prime, because, of course, he does. Deandra is not only a football icon. She's a lovely grandmama who's already getting Snow going on the ways of the world, from Texas family gatherings to big football games such as the Alamo Bowl. Deandra shared a cute Instagram story of Snow relaxing outside, taking in the view, just like his grandpa likes to do. She captioned, just like his Papa Prime. He loves chillin' outside looking at the scenery. The little fella is already beginning to look like those Sanders genes, not only looks-wise but attitude-wise as well. It wasn't always a picture-perfect moment. Deandra's pregnancy was tough. She struggled with placenta accreta and fibroids and had a high-risk pregnancy. More health issues are now on the horizon down the road, with doctors telling her another pregnancy would be very challenging. Coach Prime has been there every step of the way, just as supportive as he was when she struggled to deliver Snow. Deandra's strength and determination and her dad's steadfast support are inspiring, and fans across the board are rallying around her. Fran Brown drops major Syracuse announcement after sending strong message on Deion Sanders. Fran Brown is winning on and beyond the field. Syracuse is coming off a 10-win season. The former Georgia assistant and a top recruit has changed the course of Orange football with his dart philosophy and a strong eye for talent. Heading into the 2025 season, Brown is looking to build a better and stronger roster with two key replacements for Kyle McCord. They brought in two quarterbacks, LSU's Ricky Collins and Notre Dame's Steve Ongeli. But before we can see how it turns out for the Orange, Brown has a bombshell to drop. Fran Brown is winning on and beyond the field. Syracuse is coming off a 10-win season. The former Georgia assistant and a top recruit has changed the course of Orange football with his dart philosophy and a strong eye for talent. Heading into the 2025 season, Brown is looking to build a better and stronger roster with two key replacements for Kyle McCord. They brought in two quarterbacks, LSU's Ricky Collins and Notre Dame's Steve Ongeli. But before we can see how it turns out for the Orange, Brown has a bombshell to drop that it will certainly be an opportunity for the kids to show up and get closer to their favorite team and learn a lot. But it's not just that he is shaping the future generations. He is actively giving out a lot to his current players, not just psychologically, but also financially. National champion Ohio State reportedly paid its players around $20 million last year, while LSU reportedly plans to pay athletes around $13 million next year. Brown also said he hopes the local community and Syracuse-based collectives will be able to raise between $6 and $8 million annually to pay football players. I think that our chancellor and our athletic director are truly behind football and our athletic department, Fran Brown said. So, within the next year we should be in the top 25%, I'm hoping, as long as we go out and handle business. However, that's not even it. Brown paired up with none other than Colorado head coach Deion Sanders to make a revolution in spring football by hosting a joint scrimmage. While it was Coach Prime's brainchild, Brown was the first to give a nod to his proposal. But at the end, it didn't get a clearance from the NCAA, and Brown, 43, didn't even hesitate to put the authorities on notice. And do you know from whom he drew the inspiration to be this transparent with his mind and mouth? Fran Brown admires Deion Sanders for his no-nonsense. Spring has been a huge mess this offseason. The idea of hosting the traditional spring game has come down to a very poor rate, with most of the coaches opting to skip it for fear of losing their roster. Matt Rule has openly confessed that he couldn't risk the players getting exposed to the poachers. Brian Kelly and the other coaches followed suit. Their reason to quit might differ, but the decision remained the same. From that point, Deion Sanders wanted to come to the safe of the spring football with an NFL twist. He proposed to host a joint scrimmage and extended an open invitation to the team via Twitter. Brown agreed to his call, but the NCAA didn't. But Brown couldn't just let it slide without expressing his angst. The following month, he threw shades, saying, "We should have just told Coach Belichick and Bill O'Brien to come up with it. You know, well, they weren't about to allow Coach Prime and Fran Brown to be the first two guys to do it." Then he sent a direct warning. "I'm just messing with you, NCAA. Don't get all mad, call my AD and try to find me. I'm literally joking." That was a smart cover-up, but his frustration didn't lie. His relationship with the fellow HBCU coach has come afar ever since. During their interactions, what impressed Brown most was Deion's ability to say the truth, stay true to his emotions regardless of everything. "One thing that I had to learn in my adulthood is being the best leader I can possibly be, is knowing that being that way if I truly feel that way about you. I'm going to let you know," he said during a conversation with NFF Hall of Famer LeVar Arrington. "You know who's the absolute best at doing that?" He asked and didn't wait for an answer as it was obvious. Prime.